going on, guys? Another day. It's like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. That's what comes of having a day off. You can come out earlier than nighttime. So I realise my videos are not very exciting, and that's fair enough. They're never going to be, because I'm just walking. But they're about to get a whole lot more exciting because I have some days out coming up. I have a day out in London, Harry Potter escape room. So there'll be some fancy dress involved with that. Probably put some glasses on, wear a tie, maybe carry a wand, draw the lightning on my forehead. I'm going to do that. So we'll get some footage of that. That'll be really cool. That'll be a good day out. A couple of drinks involved. So you may even get to see what Tipsy Lisa is like. Friends Fest is coming up, but that's in September, which is after my challenge finishes. So if the channel takes off by then, people are interested, I'll continue to vlog, including Friends Fest. If it doesn't, which would be sad, then it will finish when my challenge does. But today, there's a lot of walking involved. We're going to go a really long way from home, just off to Sainsbury's for provisions. It's going to be that long. It could end up being 4 or 5 hours, but I've got to make those steps up. I'm going to take you guys with me. Starting to get warm now. Anyway, the roundabout behind me is about 2 minutes away from where I work. I've essentially walked to work. And it's only taken me 6,000 steps. It's not that many at all, really, is it? Fair enough, that's only one way, so it's about another 6 back, so that's 12,000 in a day. I'm either really good at walking, or I'm really bad at picking the routes for which I'm walking. I think it's probably both of them. I think I'm really bad at this because I'm knackered, and I also think I'm really bad at picking the routes because I'm not going far enough away. And now the terrain on this path, it's not even a path. It's going to be quite hard to do this one-handed and push the pram with the other one. My travel companion has been asleep for about 20 minutes. And now I'm on another dual carriageway. And it's a long, long straight road. I was hoping for somewhere to sit and eat my lunch. Looks like I may have to stand and eat my lunch. Nevertheless, it's not raining. It's not too hot. I'm definitely in the shadiest part, and we'll keep on trudging. I did tell you it was a long road. It's about 10 minutes since my last video and I'm still on it. See? Long road. I kind of feel like I've got a 90s boy band hairstyle happening. Looks like a perm with curtains. It is a perm, yes, but it shouldn't be curtained. I think I didn't put enough product on it. Now it's all just kind of weird, a bit Edward Scissorhandish. Yeah, anyway. So I may, even though she's asleep, take her to just alongside the runway and show her some airplanes for the first time. It's probably going to be weirded out, it'll be loud, but she'll get to see where Mummy works. I've taken videos of Gatwick Manor, but I haven't actually pressed record on my camera to tell you guys about it. Basically, Gatwick Manor is a really nice restaurant with a Premier Inn on the side of it. It does really nice food, so it's a normal pub menu if you like, but it's a bit more fancy, so the food is a bit more expensive, but it's a little bit more nicer. Yeah, and we go there for special occasions. We go there when we just want a meal out. Yeah, I really recommend it. If you're arriving to Gatwick the night before you fly, I would recommend it for dinner. Not many more places around Gatwick than that. Yeah, unless you eat in Gatwick. But if you're early, you're early. I've also realised I've caught the sun. Yeah, that wasn't planned. Yeah. So anyway, I have the house to myself. I thought I would just talk about myself a little bit, because I don't think I've done that in all my other vlogs. That's my daughter. She is 18, nearly 19 months old, so we're nearly hitting the terrible twos. She is trying her hardest to figure out what she can and can't do right now, testing our patience, but we've got this. We're all a team. It's going to be fine. She's called Amelia. She's absolutely gorgeous. Fortunately, you guys will never know because she will not be appearing on YouTube. Yeah, I had gestational diabetes, which is one of the reasons why I've undertaken this million-step challenge to raise money for diabetes. I'm also at risk at getting it again later on in life. Oh, I'm assuming if I have a second child. So that sucks. But there are ways that I can put it off or not even get it at all, which is just by being healthy, making good food choices, and getting that exercise in. So that's the reason why. Yes, me and my husband been married nearly 3 years, end of August, so we've only got a month to our anniversary. That's lovely. That's all fine. Hopefully getting our own house soon. That would be amazing. We did have a flat that we were renting, but our crummy landlord put our rent up by £200 a month once we'd had our child. So that just goes to show the type of person that he is. So we moved out. We literally gave him a month's notice and we left. He could keep his shitty windows in place. So we actually had to move in with my parents, which is very, very amazing of them, very helpful. They've helped out a ton looking after Amelia, so we haven't had to pay nursery fees. Yeah, it's not been ideal because we've all been used to living in our separate spaces. But it should be coming to a close soon, as we've seen a couple of houses we wanted being accepted on the Help to Buy scheme. And hopefully that can all go smoothly and we can have our own house and raise our family as we see fit. So that's a bonus. Yeah, I work at the airport. I am a customer service advisor, I think, or a customer service agent. One of those. I mean, I enjoy it. I've not been there long. 9 months, I think. To me, that's not very long. Learning more every day. Really lovely people I work with. I made some really good friends. They're very helpful. My husband is a porter. Works in operating theatres, taking patients to and from the theatre and after their operation. He's been there probably just about 3 years. He started just before we married. I actually got him the job there because I used to be a healthcare assistant. I've had quite a few jobs. I've been a waitress, security, healthcare assistant, customer service agent, which is what I am now. Yeah, worked at Sainsbury's, worked at Harvester. That's where I was the waitress. That wasn't my forte, and the boss there wasn't that patient. I was the only person out of all the recruits that had never waitressed before, so that wasn't ideal. So I've had a couple of jobs. I tend to get itchy feet, probably about 3 years in. I tend to think, let's try something else. I never trained as anything, though I did get my healthcare assistant certificate just before leaving to have Amelia. But so I can always go back into healthcare if I wish. I don't wish. That, yeah, it's a bit too boring for me. This job I'm in right now, I get to speak to lots of different people every day. I've made some good friends, colleagues are very helpful. Yeah, so I'm happy where I am as it stands. Give it 2 years and I'll let you know. What else is there? We've gone through hair. It's been a bit windy today. Again, this looked really nice before I went out, and now this. It's quite long. This is quite long for me. Even the shaved bit no longer looks like it was shaved. So August 9th is the next haircut. So I look forward to that. I have one sister. She's the crazy elf dancing in one of my first videos. She's awesome. The older that we get, the more closer we get. We were close sort of when I was about 18 to about 24, 25. And you kind of just grow apart. We went, didn't go our separate ways because we're sisters. But we did different things, had different interests. But now I have Amelia, and she's an auntie. My sister, not my baby. We're becoming a lot more closer, and it's lovely. And she's who I'm going to Friends Fest with. So yeah, that's really cool. She's a good sister. She's looked after me and sorted out my hen do. Managed to get 12 people or however many were there, all in one place, all at the same time, with accommodation, booked classes. We did a dirty dancing dance class. If anyone's planning on doing that, you're going to have such a ball, and the bride-to-be will be baby, whether you like it or not. I wanted to be Patrick Swayze. No, my sister-in-law-to-be was Patrick Swayze, and we had a right laugh, and that was in Liverpool. So that was awesome. That was such a good send-off, such a good weekend. Still so thankful to every lady that turned up and celebrated with me. They were such a good laugh. Everybody was in really good spirits. We went to a beer keller because I do like my beer. Had a really good German themed evening with pretzels and beer. It was very, very good weekend. We all came home slightly ill. I had a really bad cold. A few people were hungover, I believe, but we danced. All night Friday and all night Saturday. So no complaints from me on the Hindu front. Just before I got married, I did a spa weekend with my mum and my mum's best friend, who was also doubling up as my makeup artist. So that was really nice to just relax and take some time out, because it was all about to start. It was all about to kick off in about 2 weeks, and that was really cool too. I'll never forget that month, that lead up was something special. So yeah, and then about 6 months after we married, I was expecting, which was planned. There was no surprises there. Fell pregnant quite easily, actually. 3 months after coming off the pill, I got pregnant. So I fell pregnant in the March of 2016. Yeah. It was a relatively cool summer. I didn't struggle that much with my pregnancy, aside from the diabetes, but even then that wasn't much of a struggle because it was all dietary managed. So yeah, my pregnancy was pretty much textbook. Any nausea that I had went at 12 weeks, which I believe is roughly normal. My bump was pretty huge. I will put a picture up right now. She was only 7 pound 1, but the fluid that I was carrying due to the diabetes made my bump freaking massive, man. Looking back, I can't really remember being that big, but the photos tell you exactly how big I was. And I think the last photo was taken 2 weeks before she was due, so December, Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, Boxing Day, that kind of time was the last photo of me pregnant. So yeah, that's me, I guess, and my little brood. Hopefully one day baby number 2 comes along. Not quite sure yet. We need a house first. We need to get settled, figure out our funds and how we're doing money-wise once we're living on our own 2 feet, which will be it will be nice, but I think it might be a little bit stressy in the beginning. But yes, I've always wanted to be a mum of 2, so that's the dream. I don't tend to give parental advice unless people ask for it, and even then I'm rare to give it because there's a few reasons. Every baby is different, okay? So if one person tells you that they should be walking by this age, it's damn right not going to be. So don't listen to what healthcare professionals say. These ladies that you meet at the weigh-ins, they really haven't got a clue what they're talking about. They've put me and my family through a lot of stress and a lot of worry, talking about her head shape. that it wasn't right, that it was a weird shape, and that she could have learning difficulties, and something could be wrong with her brain. So we took her to a paediatrician doctor. There's nothing wrong with her head. It just blew my mind how you could get it so wrong, how you could call yourself a healthcare professional and not know what you're talking about. Sorry, this is actually quite bad, it's burning. So don't listen. They're good for bits of advice if you need help with when to feed, what to feed, things like that. I understand that. But I don't know how dare they talk about my baby, especially her head shape, and not have a clue. She even owned up to not knowing what she was talking about. So needless to say, I'm not very happy with her. Yeah, but if anybody needs advice or wants to ask a question, then obviously pop a comment below and I will do my best to answer it for you. Like I said, I don't give it out. Every baby's different, you know, they all walk at different times, they all talk at different times. What's normal for one baby will not be normal for another, if you see what I mean, and vice versa. So don't stress too much if you're a new mum. It will all be all right. If there is any questions you guys want to ask me, feel free. I'm an open book and I'm yours to read, whatever that means. Yeah, I'm going to go because I've rambled on enough. I am on 15,000 steps due to that lovely walk that I've just undertaken, which took 4 hours because baby girl wanted to get out and walk a little bit of it. So she's not as fast as me, so we slowed down a little bit because I'm nice like that. And then waved at Nanny because Nanny works on our journey home. So she came to the window and we waved at Nanny. So that was really nice. She really enjoyed that. And Nanny will be home really soon, probably in about half an hour. And then the evening begins. Then hubby comes home, dinner gets cooked. Yeah, nothing exciting tonight, I don't think. I really don't need to go out for a walk unless I want to. And then I am unsure if I want to because I am, like I said, knackered. So I'll keep you guys updated. If I don't go out for a walk, there's no need to record anything else. I will stop rambling on and taking up your time. Hope everyone's enjoyed this video. I'd really like it if anyone would like it and subscribe it, and we'll just see if this channel can take off. If there's any tips for anything I could do differently to get more views, whether it be title it differently, talk about different things, include some more stuff. I am open to suggestions. One thing I did want to talk about before I go is wish.com. There's an app that you can download for your phone called Wish. It's basically like eBay, but you don't have to bid, you can buy stuff. I've bought a few things now. Most of them seem to be rings, including this one that I have on right now. It came today. It has Roman numerals on it, but they're see-through. Can you see that? They are see-through. Yeah, I really like this rose gold ring. And I basically bought this because I had a rose gold watch, which I bought from wish.com, and a rose gold bracelet that screws up, like the Cartier ones. So I needed a rose gold ring. You say that fast, it's really hard. The other one that I got is this one, and it says Forever Love, and a little gem there. And I like this because it was blue, which is my favourite colour. Blue, turquoise. Turquoise is my favourite colour, but I will take any shade of blue. This fits really nicely. They are size N. They both took a while to come because they're from China. I think possibly about 6 weeks. So if you're in no rush, I'm never in a rush for a ring, and you can wait, but you don't mind paying £1 or £2, something like that, I think they were, then it's worth it. I also got a Fitbit strap, a brown one, a leather one, so that I could wear it to work and it looks a little bit more smart. I've bought a wallet from there, something like a key tidy that my husband wanted. A little camera holder. I have something like a Fitbit. It's not a Fitbit, it's a GoPro. It's a little knockoff of a GoPro basically, and I needed a case for that because I think it was going to get scratched, so a little case for that, which was only like £1. So if you're looking for any kind of crap, I guess you could call it, go on wish.com. If you're not in any rush to receive it, it is worth it. It will come, it doesn't leave your finger green, and it fits really nicely. I have fat, chunky sausage fingers, so it was a good fit. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna go. She says bye-bye. You say bye-bye? You have to say it. You say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Cat's got her tongue. So, I'm gonna go. She's waving. She's frantically waving. So, me and Amelia say bye-bye. And I'll see you guys soon. Like and subscribe. You say? You saying bye-bye? What are you saying bye-bye? What are you saying bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.